Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I love that song by Kiki. But good morning, everybody. It is Reset Monday, and I'm so excited to be here today. I hope that everybody had a fabulous weekend. I know we did. We're in the play The Marriage Counselor, presented by Minister Perry Johnson. And when I tell you it was the bomb.com, y'all, it was awesome. And so we had a great time. We had some funny shenanigans before the show, and we were all getting ready and just a little nervous. And finally the play started. And I mean, it was great. And so if you missed it, you really missed a treat. And so I was so excited. Good morning, Mr. Murray. So excited to be on there. I want to take your Spanish class. Ever thought about putting it online? Yes, but I need some help with that. I started working on that, but I didn't finish it. But yes, Dana, I really do need to do that. I do need to do it. But I'm working on it. So my next class is starting in January. It is. So good morning to you. But y'all, it was a great weekend, and so I'll post some of the clips. Marcus was able to video it, and so I'll post some of the clips. But when I say we had a great time, we had a great time. But when I tell you it's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, the weekend was great. The weather was great, right? It was different. And today is Monday, and I'm commanding my day and yours too. It's going to be a great day. And so today our topic for this Reset Monday is SIFT and SHIFT. SIFT and SHIFT. Back in the old days, we used to hear people talking about it, and I heard Marion talking about it. SIFT and SHIFT. That's why I know she's an old soul. And so, yes, Rhonda, it is. It is. We're going to be talking about sifting and shifting. The reason why I want to talk about sifting and shifting is because we think about sifting and shifting. We think about the word sift and the word shift, and we don't always associate it to what we're doing right now. And so we want to focus this week on sifting and shifting. It is time for us to get up, and it's time to get things done. We want to sift out all the unnecessary things that are causing us anxiety and worry and tension and stress and all this stuff that's so unhealthy for us. We want to sift that out. We want to sift it out. When we sift something, we take out the impurities. We want to sift out what's wrong, any defects. And if you've seen your mom or your grandma or somebody, bake a cake, and they get out all the ingredients and they have the flour out, they have a sifter. And the reason why they have a sifter is because they're going to run that flour down through the sifter, and they're going to sift out any impurities, because they know that the basis of a good cake is some room temperature eggs and butter and the flour. And so they take the flour and they sift it, and they sift it, and they sift it. And when you're sifting it, when you're done, you can look into the sifter and you can see little rocks or little hard balls of flour. Those are the imperfections that you don't want in your finished product, which is the cake. So this week we're going to sift out all the unnecessary things that cause anxiety, stress, and worry. And good morning, Miss Lysandra Autry. How are you? I am praying for you and your strength and your family right now. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And so we're going to be sifting out this week, y'all, anything that's causing us a lot of anxiety and tension and worry, and it's making us unhappy, and we're feeling, just a bit subpar. We got to sift that out. So when you sift something out, you want the foundation of whatever it is that you're making to be right. So you're getting out all the impurities. So that's why we're going to sift out anything that's causing us undue stress and worry and pressure this week. It's not conducive to what we're trying to do. And we can't move forward with that, so we got to sift it out. We're also going to sift out all these unnecessary people that we have sitting in our ear. We have them sitting, and I say in your ear because they're always talking. And we're going to sift out all these people who are unnecessary, people who can't pour anything good into you, people who you can't learn from, people who can't learn from you because you're not even on the same level. We got to sift those people out. We can ill afford to have these people just sitting on the sidelines of our lives and quote unquote cheering us on. They're not. They're just taking up time and space. We got to do that. Complaining about the same old thing and not motivated to do any better. You got to sift those people out. Sift them out. Sift them out. Replace them with people who are going to do what? Pour something good into you. That's what we have to do. Not only are we going to be sifting out all these things that are causing us anxiety and worry and tension and stress, and all these people who really, really, really aren't contributing positive to our lives. But we're going to shift out every habit that we have that's not conducive to us, achieving goals and our dreams. We have some habits that we need to get rid of. Sift them out. Sift them out. You do anything 21 days. They say you can break the habit if you don't do it. And then if you do it for 21 days, you can form a habit. What good habits are we forming? What good habits are we forming so that we're better and we can help other people? Sift out that stuff that doesn't work. Sift it out. Sift it out. After we sift, we need to shift. Everybody has something on their plate. Everybody has something on their plate. If you don't believe it, just have a conversation with people. Girl, I got so much on my plate. Girl, good morning, Rhonda. Girl, I'm doing too much. Everybody has a lot on their plate if they're doing anything. They do. They got a lot on their plate. But it's time to shift that stuff around on this plate so that we can prioritize what we need to be focusing on right now. See, at Thanksgiving, you're going to pile that plate high. And you're not going to complain one bit about what's on that plate. But you're going to shift it around to get that piece of hot water cornbread on the top. You're going to shift it around to get some potato salad. You're going to move some things around without even thinking to get a piece of ham. You don't mind shifting the plate and shifting what's on the plate when it comes to eating and filling your belly. But when it comes to filling your head, you don't want to make a shift. Girl, that book too long. What else do you have to do? Oh, my bad. You need to binge watch Breaking Bad. That's what you're going to do. You're going to binge watch Breaking Bad and Empire. Oh, okay. My bad. You're right. The book is too long. See, we'll make that shift to get more food on our plate. But the food that we need to help us mentally, we're not interested in that. We don't want to make that shift. But we've got to shift some things around. Good morning, Miss Diane and Jeremy. I'm not going to stop praying, Miss Sandra. I'm not. So we've got to learn how to shift this stuff that's on our plate so that we'll know, okay, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. This needs my attention now. This needs my attention next, because you have to prioritize it. Otherwise, you're just running around trying to figure out what to do next. You got to shift it. And then we need to shift the activities that we're engaged in. I talked before about, learning how to celebrate successes no matter how small they were, because slow progress is still progress. Hadn't changed my mind on that. Some of the activities that we're doing right now, it's good to be able to take a step back and take a break. But see, some of us have been breaking for years. We've been chilling for years. And that's why we haven't accomplished anything. It's because we just keep breaking, keep chilling. Well, the chill is over. It's done. It's time to do something different now. Make the shift. Make the shift. You decide. You decide. Get tunnel vision. People are going to say you acting funny, but it's because you're trying to better yourself. Anytime you start bettering yourself, that's what they say. It's okay. Who cares? This is what they say. Make the shift. Make the shift so that the activities that you're engaged in are conducive to what you're trying to do. So if it's going to get up, like last night, I started the push-ups and the wheel. Do you think I wanted to? No, I did not. Good morning, Miss Beulah. Have a great day. No, I didn't want to do that. But that was on our list of things to do. And I needed to do it so I can develop that habit. So when we develop these habits that we know are good for us, it is going to come with your body going, don't want to do that. Oh, I don't feel like that, girl. Wouldn't it be better to just sit and chill? Girl, don't you need a cup of coffee? Yeah, but I need to develop this habit first because this is going to propel me to the next level. Shift and sift, baby. That's what we need to do. Not only that, we have to shift our circle. We have to shift our circle because we allow so much in. We have all these boundaries, and sometimes our boundaries are too rigid, and we don't let the real good stuff in. Sometimes the boundaries are too loose, and you just let any and everything in. Any and everything can come in and stay, and you don't say a word, but we got to have permeable boundaries so that the good stuff can come in, and we can kick the bad stuff out. That's what you want. You want permeable boundary. That's what you want. You want the good stuff to be able to come in. And then all that stuff that doesn't benefit you, you need that out. But don't be so rigid. Oh, it's got to be this way. Now coffee has to have what? Powdered creamer. That's rigid for me. Don't need a permeable boundary there. I don't. We have got to be able to sift and to shift. Got to be able to do it. Gotta be able to do it. It's Reset Monday. What are you gonna do? Good morning, Dorisha. We all had the same 24 hours in a day. Today it's already starting. It's starting now. What are you gonna do with your hours today? Sift and shift for the week. Sift and shift so that by the end of the week you can look back and go, wow, I accomplished a whole lot. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and get your planners. It's time to go ahead and get the planner and get ready. I'm doing a vision board party. I did it this year in January, and when I tell you it was like thebomb.com, people were getting their vision boards and stuff together. And the people who came to the vision board last year, I'm going to ask them to bring their vision boards this year. We're going to see how much progress we made. Now, I'm looking at my vision board here, and it says, women have so much power. I truly believe we make the world a better place. That was for me for the year. Oh, I do believe we make the world a better place. Hands down. Yes, I believe that. But there were some other things on here that I wanted to accomplish. And so I'm going to bring my vision board. And I'm going to hold my feet to the fire. And I'm going to say, you know what? You didn't do this. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Because that's what I'm going to deal with. But I'm going to deal with that with me. And so when we have clarity in our vision, it doesn't matter what it is we're trying to do. We can accomplish the goal because there's clarity there. And so our vision board party is going to help people get this vision that they need for 2018. It's 2017. If you're not thinking about 2018 right now, you are already late. How about that? You're late. You're behind. We should already be in 2018. That's what we should be. That's what we should be. Oh, good morning, Tanya. How are you, my high school buddy? Yes, thank you. But that's it. So we're looking forward to the vision board party that's coming soon. And I'm going to do an invite so that you can perhaps be a part of it. Sometimes people just need that little push. You just need that push. This week, Tanya, we're sifting and shifting. And we're sifting out all that stuff that we don't need. And we're shifting things around so that we can get things done. Y'all, it's time to do it now. I don't think I'm the only one that feels this sense of urgency. I don't think I am. If you're able to, please share the video. Thank you. I don't think I'm the only one who feels this sense of urgency to get stuff done. Like it's time out for excuses. It's time out. Life can throw you a bad hand. And you're just sitting there like, oh my God, what do I do now? Well, dying and giving up are not options. Those aren't options. Okay, so it doesn't look so good right now. But that's just for right now. Sift and shift. Sift and shift. When you develop that attitude, the people around you will notice the change. And after they notice the change, they'll be like, man, you know what? She went through a whole lot. Man, I don't know how she did that. And then they'll start to ask you, well, what did you do for that? And you can tell them, girl, you know what? I just had to focus. I had to just go back. And I had to sift some things. And I had to shift some things around. But I made it through it. That's how we help one another. Stop being concerned about you, your four, and no more. You're only concerned about your family and only concerned about what's happening in your home, and you don't even take the time to give and pour into others. Well, I don't have the money. It's not about the money. It's not. It's not always about the money when it comes to giving back and helping others. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm switching gears, still talking about shifting and sifting though. Girl, I'm ready for a change. Tired of sitting. I'm feeling this sift and shift. Well, you better, because I'm on here every morning, baby, at 6:20. And all I'm doing is encouraging people to do better because I'm encouraging myself while I do it. It is time. And that's why we have to have positive people in our lives who are going to push us. Because one thing about it, it doesn't matter about, oh, I had this happen to me and I had this. So what? You won't even be the last and the only one for that to happen to. We just have to realize that this is what I want right now. See, I was on the car lot the other day. And the only question I had was, boy, hey, y'all got any Range Rovers I can look at? I don't need to look at anything else. Why? I keep that at the forefront of my thinking because I know what I'm trying to do. And yeah, it's just a car, but it's my dream car. And so I keep that at the forefront of my thinking because I know that it's coming. And every time I see one, I say, oh, Lord, thank you for that reminder. Oh, I received that reminder. And that's how I talk to myself when I see it. But we have to do that with everything else that we're trying to do. You don't like how things are going? Just stop and change it. Make the shift. Make the shift. Make the shift. There is, Miss Sandra says that's right. Keep moving forward. It does require shifting. And sometimes it's difficult because people around you aren't going to understand. It's okay. It's not their journey. It's not their journey. They're not going to understand. They're not going to understand why, you don't want to go turn up. Don't nobody enjoy relaxing and turning up more than me and sleeping in. But my goals don't give a damn about me being sleepy and tired and all that good stuff. They say get up and go get it. I gotta go do it. Gotta go do it. So that's what we have to do. Good morning, Rosa. Good morning. Good morning, Portia. So we have to remember, we got to sift out that stuff. I'm going to bake cakes for Thanksgiving, right? So when I pull that flour out, you think I'm going to just get 3 cups of flour and start baking my cake? No. I'm going to sift that flour. I'm going to sift that flour because I need the foundation right. And that's what we have to do when it comes to setting goals. The year is coming up. Everybody watch. Gym going to be full. I won't be there. I just feel like it's a sin to go to the gym. I ain't trying to do it. I got to do that stuff at home. But when the gym, when the new year comes around, people gonna be at the gym. It's be standing room only. You'll be waiting to use the elliptical machine. It'll be that way for about 3 weeks. I'll say 4. It'll be that way for maybe about 4 weeks. And people will be just all gung-ho about getting all buff. Everybody want to look like The Rock, Sir Dwayne Johnson. They want to look like him. So they'll go in and they'll work for a little while. Then you'll see somebody come in who looks like The Rock. And everybody will clear out because they want him to come on in and watch him work. And you work out real hard for 2 hours and think you did something and think you're going to look like him. You not. Because you didn't put the time in like he did. He been doing that for a while. That's a habit for him. It's a hobby for you. There is a difference. It's a habit for him. A hobby for you. Hobby for you. And then after the 4 weeks are up, when you don't see the results that you want, you'll quit anyway. That's what we do. But one thing I've discovered that we don't do, we don't quit turning up. We don't quit drinking. We don't quit smoking. We don't quit doing any of that stuff, no matter how hard times get. But we'll see an opportunity and work it for a little while, and we'll quit that. And we won't try anything else because we didn't have good luck with it. Sift and shift. Okay, that didn't work. So what next? What's next? I don't even want people complaining to me about not liking, I don't like my job and I don't like, okay, you know what? I've said those words before myself. Then you have to put something in place if you don't like it. If you're going to work real hard, wouldn't it make sense to work really, really hard for yourself? If that's what you choose to do, your gifts make room for you. I'm just saying, sift and shift for the week. That's it. This Monday, y'all. Reset Monday, and I'm so excited to be here. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to get a lot done. And I do have the information on that family that I was telling you about. And the lady gave me all these kids. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children. And they range from 3. This kid is 3. This kid is 5. This kid is 7, 8, 9, 11 to 13. So from 3 years old to 13 years old, they need everything. So pants, shirts, shoes, all of that. And I had a chance to meet the kids, so she wrote it all down for me on this little piece of paper here. But we want to be able to help those families. So I'm asking you to help me clean out your closets if you have small children or things that, you feel like these kids could use. Because, again, they've been really disadvantaged, and that's the family that we're going to be helping. And I want you to help me help them because it's 8 babies, not 1 or 2. It's 8. And so I want to do that. We're going to be going out, and we're going to be at Tent City. So I have that event. It's going to be posted today. I'll do an invite on Facebook so everybody can see it. That way, if you want to give back, you can. If you want to make a donation because you can't physically come, that's great too. But it's time for us to just kind of step it up. We got to do better. And we can't wait until the quote-unquote giving season to give back. If God said, I'm going to only bless you when you do something that I feel is good enough, would you be blessed? Would you be blessed? 3 pages, Portia. I see that popping up. You doggone right. 3 pages. Let's get it. And that's what was working on our book. So that's an inside joke, but that's what that is. But I wish you well on today. I pray that your day is productive. And everybody send some hearts to Miss Sandra Autry. Lysandra Autry. She's on today live. She lost her mom. And so she, of course, needs our prayers and our thoughts. And We need to keep the love coming because people are hurting. People are dealing with a lot. And if you listen to the news, I mean, it'll have you feeling like, all hope is gone, but it's not. It's not. It's not. So let's just keep everybody lifted up because, again, today is somebody else. Tomorrow it could be you. That's just how it goes. But I want to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. It is. It's, where people are just steeped in mediocrity and they're cool being there. And they want you to stay there with them so they can have some company. It's up to you. You want to keep them company or do you want to move on up to where the 3% of people are, where they live, where you're meeting people, that want to show you how life is like on the other side. We read magazines all the time to see what it's like. But if you stand in the same circle, chances are you might not meet those people. But life continues to rotate, whether you are standing on top or stretched out under it. It doesn't care about the problems that are happening in your world. It doesn't care about your health. It doesn't care about any of that. It just continues to move, and time continues to move. So you have to determine whether you want to be standing on top of the world or stretched out under it. I only want to be stretched out under the palm trees on the beaches of the world. I hope you join me. That's it. One of these days, you're going to see me live, and I won't be sitting here in front of this bookshelf anymore. I'm going to be on the beaches of the world, and y'all going to be like, girl, she did that for so long, and now she's at, with the hood, not the hood, but with the trunk let up on my range while I get my flip-flops out so I can go out on the beach and walk. Y'all better hear me. But I wish you well on today. Get out and make a difference in life. Somebody else smile. It goes a long way. People are dealing with their own private battles. They are. They're just not telling you because you talk too much. So they tell you something, you're going to tell somebody else. But people are dealing with their own private battles. A smile goes a long way. Do something nice for somebody today. And I want to see everybody at the top because, again, the bottom is too crowded. I want you to make it a magnificent Monday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, The Chronicles of Cree, could you please go and subscribe? I'm trying to get my numbers up over there still. Could you go to The Chronicles of Cree on YouTube and subscribe to my channel? That's all I have for you today. Sift and shift this week, y'all, and make it count. Bye-bye.